Why deep breathing matters? Did you know that we breathe over 20,000 times each day without even noticing? Imagine how much better you could feel if each breath was working for you instead of against you. When you breathe the right way, like I do and the women I've helped, you don't have to struggle as much as those draining menopause symptoms, or at the very least, they get a whole lot easier to handle. I've spent over 30 years fine-tuning my breathing practice to tap into that flow, allowing me to keep real, steady energy flowing through my body even now at 61. And that's exactly what I want to bring to high-performing women like you who are always open for growth, even as you navigate this transitional phase of life. In this video, I'm going to uncover the top 3 common mistakes that even your doctors might overlook, which could be making your symptoms worse. So stick with me, you don't want to miss this. Are you ready? Let's take a deep breath together. Mistake number 1, mouth breathing. Many of us aren't aware of it, but mouth breathing can sneak into our daily habits, especially during sleep or when we are stressed. Why it's important, especially for menopause women. Mouth breathing can lead to dry mouth, gum problems, and even worsen the symptoms of other conditions. For women in perimenopause or menopause, it can seriously impact your sleep, energy levels, and mental clarity, things that are already challenging enough in this stage of life. What will happen? The danger or risks? When you rely on mouth breathing, especially at night, you might notice symptoms like snoring, bad breath, waking up feeling groggy, or even dark circles under your eyes. Plus, if you are already dealing with menopause-related symptoms, mouth breathing can make everything feel worse. Practical way to self-check. Not sure if you are a mouth breather? Here's a quick self-check you can do right now. First, try keeping your lips sealed tight for 60 seconds. Is it uncomfortable, or do you feel the urge to breathe through your mouth? You can also check in the mirror. If you find it hard to lift the corners of your mouth like this when closed, it's a sign that you might be mouth breathing more than you realize. Once you start noticing this habit, you can take simple steps to shift toward more effective nose breathing. Mistake number 2, shallow or short breathing. Just like with mouth breathing, many people don't even realize how shallow their breathing gets, especially when they're stressed, including myself. It's almost automatic. When life gets hectic, our breath gets shorter and more shallow. Why it's important, especially for menopause women? Here's why shallow breathing is such a big deal, especially during menopause. Shallow breath barely fills your lungs, giving you just a small boost of oxygen, and your brain needs oxygen to keep your energy and focus up. For women in perimenopause and menopause, this can make a tough day even tougher. Over time, it drains your energy, makes you feel tense, and can even make menopause symptoms like brain fog and mood swings worse. What will happen? Dangers and risks. So what happens if you keep breathing this way? First, you are not getting enough oxygen, which can leave you feeling constantly tired and foggy. Second, your body stays in a low-grade stress response, keeping you on edge, affecting your mood. Over time, those tight chest muscles can make it even harder to take a full breath, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Here's an easy way to check if you are breathing shallowly. Right now, place your hand on your chest and other on your abdomen. Take a deep breath. Which hand moves more? If your chest hand is doing most of the work, you are probably taking shallow breath. You can also check in the mirror. If your chest is sinking down and your muscles feel tight, chances are you're breathing short or shallow. A quick fix is to try taking a slow, deep breath and focus on your letting abdomen rise instead. You notice it feels more calming and grounded right away. Mistakes number 3, overthinking breathing techniques. The last common mistake is overthinking your breathing technique. High-performing women often want to get everything just right, perfect, down to the smallest detail. Analyzing every breath can actually lead to anxiety and disrupt the natural flow that's supposed to bring you relief. It's like trying to dance while counting every step. You get so caught up in the numbers that you miss the rhythm and joy of dancing, right? Why it's important, especially for menopause women. For women in perimenopause and menopause, overanalyzing your breathing can make things worse. Instead of relaxing, it puts your body in stress mode, which can tighten your rib cage and stop you from fully enjoying the benefits of deep breathing to relax and rest your brain. What will happen? Danger or risks? If you are constantly worried about whether you are doing it right or counting every breath, you're likely overthinking it, right? This can lead to feeling tense and stressed, fight or flight mode instead of calm and relaxed. How do you know if you're overthinking your breathing? Ask yourself this. Did you catch yourself constantly counting or worrying about getting the technique exactly right? If so, you might be focusing too much on the mechanics instead of letting your breath flow naturally. Remember, deep breathing is meant to be a soothing, natural process. So here's a quick tip. Try closing your eyes and take a few deep breaths without counting. Focus on how your body feels and let your breath find own natural rhythm. So did you notice any of these mistakes showing up in your own breathing? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your experiences, because your insights could really help other women in our community too. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips to navigate your perimenopause and menopause naturally with ease and more vitality.